Hello there, and welcome to this fertility flow for the days when you don't want to think about fertility. The fertility journey can be very overwhelming and it can take over your life, really. So, there are days when you don't want to worry about what you're eating, if you took your supplements, if you did your yoga, whatever it is that's concerning you today. This class is for when you just want to move your body, feel connected to your body, but not even think about anything to do with fertility. So I'm not going to mention it. This was, my spiel about the class. Let's get started. You might need yoga blocks, and towards the end, you're going to need one yoga block. If you don't have anything, don't worry, you can do it without. All right, let's get started in child's pose. So bring the toes, the big toes together, your hips by your heels, and you can have the knees wide apart, or you can have them closer together. It's up to you. Let's come down to the floor, forehead on the mat. Your arms could be extended in front of you, reaching towards the front of the mat with your fingertips, allowing the heart to sink down. Or if you prefer, you can start with your hands or your arms back, touching your feet, your toes. Wherever you're at, start to bring yourself to the present moment. Feeling the hips heavy. Noticing the breath in and out through the nose. If you know Ujjayi breath, you can start that now, which is a slight constriction of the throat muscles. You hear that little oceanic sound. It really helps you to relax and give the mind something to focus on. From here, I want you to bring an intention for this practice. Whatever it is in your heart right now, in your mind. Allowing that to permeate your entire being. Before we start to move. Now gently start to elongate your arms in front of you and walk your hands towards the right side of your mat. Keep your torso low and press the left hip down onto your heels, into your feet. Notice the space you're creating on your left side. Deep breath in. Maybe open the mouth, allow any tension to drop out. Slowly start to walk your hands to the other side, so left side now. Feeling that nice stretch on your right side. Now on your next inhale, you're going to come back to center and slowly slide your hands back and lift your hips up. Now we are in a all fours position. And instead of cat-cows, I want you to free flow for a little bit. So if you want, you can close your eyes, you can drop your head, and you can start to move your body in any way that feels authentic to you, in a way that feels good. There's also so much pleasure in just moving our bodies in ways that releases the tension, releases any knots that you might feel. So maybe this is hip circles, maybe it's figure eights, maybe it's the upper body for you, drawing circles, maybe you just want to move from side to side. Just take a few breaths here. Remember to do both sides if you haven't already. And then let's come to an all fours position with your shoulders stacked over your wrists and your hips stacked over your knees. We're going to go for a few rounds of cat-cow. So lift your chin, lift your tailbone, drop the belly, shoulder blades together. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, round. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now come back to a neutral position. Walk your hands back and come into a high kneeling position. Step with your left leg forward and inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, sink your hips down. Scissor the legs together so that you feel a nice lift of the pelvic floor and your legs feel supported and strong. From that connection from your lower body, lift up through your fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, sink down lower if you can, if that feels good. Inhale, bring your right hand to the front of your mat, right next to your left foot. And then maybe you want to walk that hand out, even out of your mat if that feels better for you. And gently start to twist towards the left leg. The other arm can just lift up and you can stay here. Or if you like, you can circle the arm around a few times. As you inhale, the arm lifts. As you exhale, you just allow the arm to draw back down. Move with intention and with your own inner rhythm. And slowly come to stillness. Inhale, lift the left arm up, reach. Exhale, bring it down. Frame the front foot with your hands. And then gently step back with the left leg and come up into a high kneeling position. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So step forward with the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink down. Connect with that nice length and strength of your legs. And sink down lower if you can. Energize your fingertips, your fingers, open the chest. Feel a nice stretch of your left thigh muscles. Deep inhale. And exhale, bring the left hand by the front foot. Inhale, reach with the right arm up. twisting towards your right leg. And you can stay here, or if you like, and you did so on the other side, start to draw your circles. And notice that my arm is not super straight. I'm more interested in the connection with your movement and the breath rather than keeping a super straight form. So make it more feminine and working with your own breath and own rhythm. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Last one. Inhale up. Give it a nice twist. Exhale, bring your right hand down by the front foot. And then we're going to step forward towards the front of your mat. Exhale, drop your head down, forward fold. Keep your hands on the floor or blocks if you prefer. And allow the head to drop. If you like, you can hold on to opposite elbows here. Or you can interlace your fingertips behind your back, roll your shoulders up and down, and then allow your arms to straighten. You can keep your knees soft. Getting a nice opening of the chest. And gently release the arms down. Bend your knees and start to inhaling and rolling up to a stand. The head is the last one to arrive. And come to mountain pose, standing position. Now we're going to open up our right leg back into a wide-legged standing pose. And we're going to bring our toes in and heels out. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine up. Exhale, fold all the way down. You can have your blocks here as well. You can open the legs a little wider if that feels better. You can keep your knees soft. And allow the head to drop. I like to think of my upper body, imagine it, that it is kind of like a waterfall. And I'm allowing all of that to just flow down into the earth, all of that water. So really allowing the upper body to be heavy. Keep your legs strong. Lift your tailbone high. You can even walk your hands in between your legs. Release the shoulders, relax your jaw. Now gently start to walk your hands forward first so that you come up halfway. And then bring the left hand to your hip. And then the right hand, inhale here. Exhale, slowly come all the way up to a standing position. Nice. Now, let's close our legs and step onto the front of the mat, top of the mat, to a nice mountain pose. And from here, we're going to open our legs, toes looking out, heels in, about mat distance apart. Inhale, open the chest, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands together all the way down to your chest as you lower yourself down to the floor. We're coming into Malasana pose. So your elbows are inside your legs, your knees are pressing in and your elbows are pressing out, and you're reaching and lifting your spine up from the top of your head up. And you can wiggle around a little bit so that you find the perfect pose. And if this is ever too much for you, you can bring a block and sit on it, but keep the leg position as is. That's an option. We're going to take 2 breaths here. If you want, you can close your eyes. Lifting top of the head, back of the skull, up towards the sky. And gently sit on the floor and bring that block by your side so that you have it handy when you need it. Now slowly roll to one side to bring yourself to the floor on the mat. And let's come into supported bridge pose. Have your feet planted on the floor in front of you. You can use your fingertips to lightly brush the back of your heel so that you feel that you are close enough. Make sure that you are hip distance apart and your feet feel grounded. From here, bring your shoulder blades together down your back. Lift the tailbone high, stamping the lower back onto the floor. From here, start to inhale and lift your hips up towards the sky. And then gently bring the block underneath your lower back, right at your sacrum, that bony part of your lower back. So you're gonna place it. You can have it on the highest height or the lowest height, whatever feels good for you today. And lower your hips down. Allow your arms to rest by your sides. Invitation to close your eyes. Melt the shoulders down. Have your palms open, up towards the sky. Allow your hips and your pelvis to drop down onto that yoga block. Allow your entire body to feel supported. This is a great pose for when you're feeling stressed. Great pose for your adrenals. So taking a few breaths here, I want you to bring an image into your mind's eye of something that happened lately that was pure joy for you. Or it can be a long time ago, but just bring that moment back into your mind. Whatever it was, a moment with a friend that you really enjoyed, a movie, a kiss, whatever it was, just bring that back to you and just feel the warmth of that feeling back into your heart, allowing that feeling to permeate your entire being, all the cells of your body. Maybe even bring a smile to your face. Now gently press your feet down onto the floor and slowly lift your hips up so you can release your hips from the block. And then gently you're gonna bring your knees to your chest, maybe roll from side to side. And then allow both knees to fall to the left side while you open up your arms in a T position. And you're going to twist, looking away from your legs. So I'm looking towards the right side. Arms are straight out in a T position. My legs are together and bent to the left side. Take deep breaths into your belly. And slowly bring your both legs back, and you can even shimmy your hips back into the center line of your mat, because usually they move when we do this pose. And let's go straight into the other side. So legs to the right, you're looking to the left and twisting. Allow the breath to wash away any tension. That's still lingering in your body. Allow the breath to slow down and to feel like a caress, like it's caressing your body from the inside out. And then gently come back to center. Bring the blocks by your sides, the sides of your legs to be more precise. And then we're gonna end in either, if you like Shavasana, you can just start that Shavasana right now. Or if you wanna try another pose, we are going to bring the soles of the feet together and we're going to open the legs wide. And I want you to place the blocks under your legs. And then you're gonna open the arms and the palms of your hands up to the sky, bringing the shoulder blades together down your back. And then gently press the back of your head down onto the floor. And we're going to take 3 slow and deep breaths before we settle for our Shavasana. Quick one, but a delicious one, hopefully. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale out. 2 more. Inhale. Open the mouth. Last one. Allow the body to melt and soften. Soften your jaw. Allow the tongue to be heavy inside your mouth. The eyes to feel heavy inside their eyeballs or eye sockets. Allow your forehead to relax. Allow your throat to soften and relax. Allow your heart to melt and open and soften. Allow your pelvis to soften, to melt, and to release. Gently start to bring a deep inhale inside your body through the nose, and slowly let the air out. Bring some movement to your fingers, to your toes, softly waking up the body. And then bring your knees together if you're in the Supta Baddha Konasana pose. Slowly roll onto one side. Take a moment here before you come up to a seated position. When you're ready, press your hands down, keeping your eyes either soft or closed. And then find your seated position. Bring your hands together in front of the heart in prayer pose. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I truly hope that this practice brought you closer to your body and closer to your heart and gave you a little peace of mind. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye.